Creating a content management schedule. This is your tip for today, and this is a goodie from me, Jon Butt, at this, the Marketing for Owners podcast, where I show you how to create a self-marketing company. One that enables you to have freedom to not be working all night and all weekend and to do more of what you want to do. That's the aim, and it works, and it's for free. Saying it's for free, to be honest, it's better if you join theownersclub.co. Our product, our monthly subscription, is £29 per month. Go to theownersclub.co and find out what it is. But it's darn good. It's popular with the people that are in it. What more can I say? Best thing is to kind of get on a call with me and ask me what it's about for free. Go to that page at the bottom. You can find links for that, or even phone us up. We really have a phone number. Imagine that, eh? Anyway, content management schedule. Schedule, potato, up to you. Same thing. First of all, you have to create content. That may be videos. That may be a podcast. Yes, like this. It may be blog posts. It may be guest posting posts. It may be social media. It is content. There are many formats. Very simply, you have to create content if you want to succeed in the modern world. Sorry, that's the way it is. But it's not hard, especially when you have a schedule. Now, the reason you need that is because otherwise you try and fit it in between stuff and you're late, or you miss deadlines, or someone needs it and I'll do it right now. It's not going to be very good, is it? Also, if you have a schedule, you can get others to do it for you and it can be organized. Trust me, it is remarkably easy, much easier than you think, how to get others to do this stuff for you. Quality stuff, I mean, for free. If you want to know how to do that, I suggest you go to theownersclub.co, scroll right down to the bottom, find a bit where you can contact me and get a free half hour, and I'll tell you, for free, without you having to join and pay 29 quid a month. If you do, I'll tell you there as well. Honestly, easier. So, first of all, first thing first you need to consider for your schedule is how often are you going to do it? Quite obvious, as it's a schedule. Now you might say, well, Jon, how often do we have to blog? So let's assume we are blogging. So the thing is, it has to be regular. So if you are going to blog once a week, then you need to write a blog post once a week. If you are going to do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I recommend on your blog that you have somebody, you find a coder to remove the dates when it's published. Then it doesn't look old. If someone reads something that you put up yesterday, it looks a day old when it's got a date. If it hasn't got a date, they just read the information. See what I mean? With this is a podcast. You'd expect this to be here every day. This is every day, Monday to Friday. I can't take a couple of days off and just not bother. Like the 9 o'clock news, the 10 o'clock news on the BBC. It's going to be at 10 o'clock every day. Every day. Occasionally, if it was 20 past 10 or they didn't have one, what do you think? Exactly. Same with yours. So decide. No, I cannot advise you on how many times, but I can tell you this. Once a month is not enough. Once every couple of weeks is probably okay, as long as it is constantly every couple of weeks and it's good stuff. Beyond that, it's up to you. If you're going to do it every day, you're going to set yourself something to live up to that's going to be a struggle. You're going to be on a hamster wheel, on a treadmill. You're not going to be able to get off. You can up it later. Don't overdo it, please. Next one is consider seasons. Now, of course, you may not have seasons. However, even in our business, in the fire safety business, there are no seasons. People buy the stuff all year long. But when it comes to the winter, there are people who may have fire extinguishers outside who need to consider antifreeze and cabinets and things. In spring, people put their boats back in the water and they open up their campsites for holidays and mobile home parks and lettings and so on for Easter and things like that. So perhaps they're going to look at things then. In the summer, in the UK, people may be considering driving into Europe, in which case they may need a EU driving kit. Yes, we're still in the EU, and even if we weren't, you'd still need it. And yes, we sell them, they're very popular. In October, you turn on the central heating. You probably want to look at stuff relating to, say, carbon monoxide alarms and things like that. So we can create seasons that aren't very obvious. Unlike if you're in fashion and things, it's more obvious. So think of seasons and try and then it helps you to think in advance of what you're going to post and when you're going to cover it. We've got tons of products, and then now we can think of when we're going to do them. The next one is I recommend that you have a monthly meeting with yourself or with someone else, and you decide what's going to go out that month, or you do the next batch. We do this, we batch stuff. We don't decide to write it every Tuesday. We do them batched in advance. In fact, in my business, I don't do this. They are done in 3 months worth of batches. 3 months worth of posts. They're all organized. Takes about 2 weeks, hour a day of with someone's input, even using outsourcers or the writer. We have an in-house writer, so but still needs the same meeting, same process. But they're done 3 months worth. They're all processed. They're all scheduled. And then the guys get on with other work. But so how do we start them? We decide on the subject and then write out the titles. So write out the title, the headline. So that headline will have your keyword in, and then that headline will have, after that headline, you will just put in sort of 4 or 5 bullet points, just little talk about this. I mean, so for instance, if you're going to talk about carbon monoxide alarms. Carbon monoxide, by the way, is a silent killer, when your boiler leaks and so on, and everyone dies in the house because you can't smell it, anyway, read up about it. I'm not going to tell you about that. But if we are making one on that, say, the dangers of, or how carbon monoxide kills you silently. So 1 bullet would be, what is carbon monoxide? 2, how does the gas differ? 3, how can you prevent it? 4, what does the alarm do? 5, what to do first, what to do next, something like that. And then write it. Someone will write it. There's some guidelines. Someone can then write, and they can remember what the theory was going to be about. Okay. Next one, images. Pick images. We tend to put an image in for every, can't remember the formula now, every couple of 100 words. Image rich, everyone needs images. So use stock photography. When I mean stock photography, I don't mean pictures of multiracial people all smiling in suits, holding hands and so on. I mean places like Unsplash, Pixabay, StockPic. Is it all these free image sites? If you go on to marketingforowners.com, my website, yes, find in the sidebar of the search bar, just put free images. There's a couple of posts there on numerous free images that won't get you fined for stealing. Do not go to Google Images. Those are not free. That is stealing. Okay. The next is posting. So in this process, so there needs to be, so you've got how often you're going to do it. You've got your seasons, you've got your titles with your bullets, you've got images for things, or where you're going to get the images from. And then posting. Someone has to do the posting. So you're going to put in when it gets posted. And then social media. Where are you going to share it? And follow-up shares. Once you've written a post, don't just share it on Facebook and then never do it again. You've spent a lot of effort on that. Share it again. Repeat it. Use a tool like Buffer or Hootsuite or Meet Edgar to do that. In fact, Meet Edgar has a library, so you can put it up and schedule these for ages. But there are other ways of doing that. But remember to put it in. When are you going to share it? So develop a little system. And if you think, I don't know, just Google social media sharing calendar. Find some examples of people who've written about this, copy theirs, and start there. Right? Don't think, oh, I wonder how often. Just copy someone else if you're really stuck. Someone who's an expert at social media. Now, to help you do these, there are numerous tools. The best one is CoSchedule. Just look up, Google CoSchedule, and it will plug into WordPress and anything. You should be using WordPress anyway. If you use what we use Rainmaker. If you go to marketingforowners.com, because there's different ways of getting to it and you don't want to get stuck with their podcast, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and in the bottom there's a link that says made with Rainmaker. Click that and it goes through. It is an affiliate link, but hey, it's the same price. You can find it on Google yourself if you want. Go there. That has an inbuilt scheduling tool for your posts and for your social media shares and stuff like that. You can also do this in Trello. Trello is free. CoSchedule is a paid product. It's very cheap, but it's paid. Do it in Trello or just a simple Excel spreadsheet. Figure these things out. It really is simple. When we did this, whatever system we use that I explained, we just invented that out of thin air, did that, and then tweaked it until it made it work. So easy, no excuses. It is a Tuesday. It is Tuesday's Toolbox tip, and today the tool I'm going to recommend is WhatsApp. You think, why? Because it's great, and you can set up WhatsApp groups and text people. People answer text. So I'm not suggesting you spam them. That's horrible. But if you have a small audience and they're willing, use it. But for contacting people overseas in other countries, you can actually phone them now. And the phone calls are like normal phone calls. Did you even know? I didn't, and I'm on WhatsApp every day. I think my son said, oh, just use WhatsApp, Dad, phone me. It's brilliant. It's free. You can speak to people on the other side of the world, suppliers, etc. Use WhatsApp. Tomorrow's an expert interview series. It is Aaron Orendorff, one of my favorites. I think it goes in my top 5. The guy is brilliant. I loved it, and I loved speaking to him. Wonderful guy. You will like it. I'll be back soon.